best way to start. Because it's so hard to tell. I just need, like, the friends to be like, hey, is it good? Because I don't know. You guys gotta yell at me. You gotta be like, yo, Remy. Yo, Remy. It's barely visible. Think that's it, chat? This is gonna be one of those days it's like, uh-huh. 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 You know what I'm saying. You understand, chat. I feel right there. I might be wrong. If I am, then I'm blaming you guys. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, well, that's not good. Oh, that's dope. That's dope. I like that. That's not as dope. Wow, okay, we're getting all that before we even get into the text. Okay. Well, there's the text stuff. Neat.
How can something as beautiful as this be
Yeah, rip
dying?
whatever that was.
A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of
They
life
dead.
still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end.
No.
Welcome to Biomutant.
Don't tell me how to feel. You know, I thought I was going to get to this screen before anything else. A field of view changer in stream. Camera shake doesn't exist. Turn that off. Wow. Wow. This is a lot of settings right off the bat. Turn the subtitles to small, I feel. Those felt huge to me. But I'm into that, so you know. Okay. New game. It's been a while since we've done a hard run of anything.
Raise me.
Is this what I do? Drunk Monk, thanks for that follow, dude. Did we do hard? I feel like we probably do hard, right? We should do hard. Let's do hard. Oh, hey, it's the little bro cricket again. Hello, I'm on lunch, says Sleepy Moon. Wow, that's a face I haven't seen in literally, like, decades of my life.
Encode your DNA.
I could be a Dumdin. A Dumdin looks like a Dum-Dum, and I like the idea of being a Dum-Dum. A Hyla, a Fip. Oh, okay. These all have stats and bonuses. So the first is a Primal, a nimble, developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with a gene mutation making them nimble and dexterous, at the cost of lesser developed intellect. Also, he's the Dum-Dum. I was just about to go on a long spiel about how much I missed turning in. Okay, so here's the thing, chat. I'm going to turn the camera for 2 seconds. The reason I've also got the camera off today is because your boy's getting footage for a review about this game, because I'm going to start doing more of those. I'm going to play this game entirely out of the Discord, probably in the evenings. So, keep in mind that's a thing. Keep in mind that's a thing, chat. Bald Remy Pog, thank you. Thank you. So anyway, Discord streams are coming back. We were supposed to have ARC later this week, but they moved it back a week. So it's next Wednesday, chat. So keep that in mind too. Yeah. Hiya, how you doing? Okay, the Dumdon is the least developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid of an offshoot that compensates the lack of mental prowess with physical strength. So this guy's yoked, is what the game is trying to tell me. Okay. Rex, an extraordinary developed anthropomorphic breed, hybrid outcast with even DNA string, making apt for both physical and mental challenges. So, a Pog starting point. Is that what you're trying to tell me? Hyla, a regenerative developed anthropomorphic breed, a hybrid with gene mutation, making them extremely tough and resilient. This dude looks like he would come in and, like, steal your lunch. I kind of like that. I kind of like that, Chet. This guy reminds me of like a Skippy or Marvin kind of thing. Thip is a breed renowned for a highly evolved mind. Its genius is directly interlinked to the power of Ki, which amplifies their psionic output. Dude, look at his face! Holy shit, he's so cute. He's so cute. And then the Murgle is the definition of an idealized breed. Its evolutionary lineage has gone in a direction where form and appearance have dominated over function. So, it looks dope, but it's not dope, is what you're telling me. Okay, so there is a whole bunch of other stats at the bottom. There's the barter, the luck. Chat, what do we go? Because I don't know. I really like the Hyla. I really like the Fip, because look at that dude. And I like the Dum Dum. But the Dum Dum stats suck. So I'd say we're probably between Hyla and Fips. Which should we go? What do you guys think? Hyla and Fip. Hyla and Fip. They're so cute. I love this. The Fip? Anybody else have any other thoughts? Otherwise we're going Fip. Because that thing's dorky. Oh my, well, God, that health though. But we get Ki energy. We get like magic. Let's do this guy. Define your character's starting attributes.
Define your genetic structure.
Oh my God. What happens if I just hit randomize? Oh. I don't care about movement speed as much as everything else. So we're gonna kinda yoked, kinda strong dude. Like right here. I didn't even notice the body shape. Look at this. Okay, I gotta stop doing. I could literally spend the entire stream doing this. So I feel like it's got to be like right in here somewhere. Right there. Right there feels good. Doesn't look good, but it feels good. Okay, I'm right there. Right there's pretty solid. Oh, okay.
Choose a genetic resilience.
I have no idea how much any of these are going to pop up. So my thought process is let's go in the middle. Or just be really heaty. Changes our arms color. As long as we have like 3%. I guess radioactive. I mean, the game's called Biohazard though, so maybe we'll go middle ground. We'll go middle ground. Maybe a little bit more towards Biohazard itself. Yeah, right there.
Choose your first style.
Oh, baby, here we go. Dude, I want him to look like a red panda. Where's the red panda option? That's kind of like a panda. Oh, that's the one right there. That's so good. Let's look around just in case, but I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Raccoon option? I mean, I guess it kind of looks like a raccoon. I don't know. This one looks so good too. I like this one, chat. It reminds me of a red panda. Red pandas are like my favorite animal.
Pick your main color.
Oh, no. Oh, why would they do this? Oh. I could be like a weird... I'm thinking red panda. Purple panda? You think purple panda power? Right there? Purple panda? This is the spot, chat? Blue? What about like an indigo? Indigo is like bluish purple, right? It's like right here? Yeah? It's like middle ground. Maybe a little darker. Right there. Perfect.
Choose your detail color.
Oh. Oh, that makes it look like a weasel. What if I go with, like, white? Maybe, actually... What about white? I feel like white looks really good. I already forgot what the original color was. I feel like this is solid. This feels like a good choice. Yeah. Not seeing anyone saying otherwise.
Pick a class.
Who? Deadeye is a tricky, skillful rogue who shows in life outside the law and society values.
Commando.
We're going Rainbow, baby! Here we go! The Commando is trained as an operative of a elite special forces team. Commandos are used to working in smaller.
Psy-freak.
Psy-freaks are experimenting with psionic powers and mutations. They're usually outcasts on the fringes of society. You know, we don't have
Saboteur.
a command thing set up. I really probably should. I probably should. Smile. That's why. The Saboteur is cunning, skilled explorer, trained to operate covertly in both suburbs and wilderness. Or wildness. Wilderness? No, wilderness.
Sentinel.
Oh, the Sentinels. Sentinels dedicate themselves to protect a house. Their dedication is for the organization as a whole, including supreme belief in their dogma. They're religious zealots, chat.
Saboteur.
Okay? So they've got dual wield, and dodge costs are reduced by 20.
Psy-freak.
High energy is increased by 20%, and I get to shoot a spark ball.
Commando.
Ranged weapon attacks inflict 10% more damage,
Deadeye.
and perfect reload. This is kind of like the Berserk
Commando.
Guts thing.
Psy-freak. Saboteur.
I'm kind of into the idea of doing a Deadeye. Keeping the big sword and keeping like the pistol. Doing that Guts style run, Chad. But I'm also into being a freaky little shocky friend.
Saboteur.
No matter what, we appear to have the pistol.
Psy-freak. Commando.
This guy's got like a knife.
Deadeye.
So this is the only one that's got like the compensating sword. I kind of want the compensating sword though, chat.
Psy-Freak.
What do we think? Psy-Freak or
Commander
Deadeye?
Deadeye.
I'm kind of stuck between the two. Because that perfect reload sounds dank. Your ranged weapons are reloaded instantly, and your next magazine is granted an additional 20% damage. That sounds like a spicy meatball to me. Prefer Deadeye?
Deadeye chosen.
Yes.
Sounds good.
Do I have the ability to name myself?
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads. Choosing a path in life is that fork in the road where you make a choice or simply stop living.
Didn't get the fancy dancing thing. Well, thank you for your sub. Let me hold up. Give me 2 seconds. I really need to mess with more of the stuff on this side, chat. I apologize for that. I am a professional streamer, Smile. Just not a professional Twitch streamer. I'm working on adding the stuff over here, so that's entirely my fault. My bad. Although I don't know why it does that. That's been something it's been doing for a while, and I don't know why it doesn't do it. It said it. There it is. There's your dancing move. I don't know why it didn't trigger though. That's kind of weird. Maybe Prime subs don't count. That'd be weird. That'd be dumb. But there's your dancing, Monica. Too high for that sub. Because I'm on mobile, maybe.
But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Oh, that's weird. I'm dark red as in strength and power. Color me light blue for freedom and loyalty. What do you think our friend is, chat? I'm feeling the dark red, but we also are a shade of blue. You know what I mean? So, I'm torn between the two. I'm torn. Because I could be the red strength of power, and the blue that guides the friends too. We're gonna be red.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Oh, I am one with the darkness is the correct
Can't
chase.
believe you'd choose that thing over me. But I'll be here waiting for you when you have a change of heart.
Chat.
That thing?
There's already
I'm
voices
right
in my
here.
head.
Let me remind you,
They're the
two
voices.
halves of the same.
Why do I have more
The
voices now?
difference being I'm the better half.
Ha.
Better half. My way is both better and brighter. Light makes it easier to see the best end.
The best end is the one you decide yourself, and it seems we're headed in the right direction.
This is complicated. Oh, nice. The shovel. You know, I'm into that. So now let's go right.
Right is always right.
You know, it just said right, so now I have to go left. Just because it said right is always right. Now we have to go left.
Guess left can be right sometimes.
Okay, now I'm second guessing it. Now we have to go back right. This is now my life, chat. Oh.
Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others.
Can I eat it?
Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, God! the beginning of the credits.
You'd better make a run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
See, but now I want to see if I can kill him. I'm stuck. I'm not getting damage numbers. I wanted to try and kill it, but it wasn't gonna let me. Okay. Biomutant. Nice. Noise. Noise.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
I mean, haven't you seen my face? Of course I'm ready. I should probably run. And now that that's gone, I can go back right now. Okay.
The Predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began,
Why are
and
they
the
coming
tree
out
of
of
life
eggs?
started to die.
Move towards an enemy, target them with a melee attack. Aim the camera towards an enemy, target them with ranged attacks. Reload your ranged weapon, press R1. When the ammo indicator is red, you can perform a quick reload. A successful quick reload will shorten the reload time and increase damage to the next bullet. Quick reload by pressing R. Key energy is used for dodging, using mutations, performing special attacks. When you're out of key energy, you'll be unable to perform these actions. Your key energy regenerates both in and out of combat.
All things end. You're hurt bad.
This is probably what I deserve for being a goof.
Cutting edge.
What's over here? Anything? This feels like secrets. Doesn't appear to be, though. Lame-o. Huh. Interesting. Can I break this? No. Ooh, what is this? This is a weapon add-on. You found a weapon special effect add-on. Attach it to your ranged weapons and give it a little extra damage for as long as the ammo lasts. Some enemies have resistance to weakness or different weapon special effects, so use them wisely. So, how long does this last? Huh. Gear screen, okay. Outfits. Neat. I just took off my clothes. As it should be, chat. Who needs clothes? You can sort your gear according to different stats. Oh. Dang, we haven't got any gear at all, though, so this isn't quite what I was wanting to do. Okay. That's alright. We'll figure it out. Examine the medical bag. You found a medical bag, or a medical supply. Bags like this contain items that help you heal. Your health doesn't automatically regenerate in combat. You have to use consumables or find other ways to heal. Dang, it takes 5 seconds and regens 50, if I'm reading that right. Neat. You can use the bandage by holding the quick select button, menu input, and selecting it. Oh. That's also where the modules come from. So this is the wrong way to go, so we have to look in here. Always check your toilets. I got another health pack out of that. Nice.
A ladder would be better.
Really? I kind of like the chain. I mean, it'd be easier to use the ladder, for sure. But, you know.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Remember to parry enemy attacks. When the enemy attacks, you see the lightning bolts flashing over their heads. Press it. Definitely like that. Nice. Ah, yes, the invisible walls. My oldest and most pertinent friends.
Blasting him into bits.
Nice. Fallen enemies can also be looted for healing items. Find out highlighted fallen enemy and press triangle. Huh. Hello. How about you? Ooh, I got a tickling toffee. Gives me 275 health over 2 seconds. I'm not going to use health items while we're in our out of combat, simply because it looks like we get to keep stuff. That's a big poison sign. I wonder if it's actually poison. This will be giving us a good idea of how our resistances work. So let's shove it. Whee! Oh, it's like quicksand. Got it. Nice. Did it do like effect to us? It did. Now we're like covered in tar. I wonder if that makes it so we like take different types of damage and stuff too. That gives us like a status effect. Okay, so another thing to notice out of that is it looks like we can target body parts. He was for sure focused on his hand a second ago. Just mowing down these guys with the bulletinos is going to do really well. So that's another 275%. Or 275 health regen over 2 seconds. Nicely done. Alright. This looks like more toxin stuff, except for there's not a way to walk out, so that would be an instant death. I wonder why we're here. Okay, that's the right way to go, so we have to look the wrong way first. Every time, chat. Don't change. It's just what it is. Heh. Looks like there's like a wall jump system. It for sure is to some degree, I just can't figure out how to use it. Okay. Maybe it's like you... Okay. It's like jump, and then if you can grab onto it, it does like a little wall run. Okay. Some enemies carry a large shield, so you need to break the shield with melee attacks before you can deal damage to the enemy. Okay. That's an upgrade point. Defeat enemies and complete experience or quests will give you XP. Leveling up allows you to raise one of your attributes by 10. You also gain 1 point, which you can use to unlock skills in the Wong Fu and perks menus. Bank the Doodles. Alright, that's another phrase that's going on my do not repeat list. Ooh, energy pack. That sounds cool. Energy regen, and then another one of the toffees for health. A dainty. Which does that? Interesting. Man, everyone was lootable. Some more pills here. There's also the autosave stuff, which is kind of nice. Alright, let's look at the level up screen. So we can increase health, vitality, intellect, charisma, and luck. I kind of like increasing luck.
Looks good.
Because that had loot chances. You'll earn upgrade points of leveling up. These can be used to acquire new special attacks and perks. Time to unlock your first special attack. I'm going to do ranged. What up, Casil? Yeah, we've been using guns a lot. Shoot with the currently equipped weapon. That's something we've already got. Sliding snake, which is the dodge, shoot, the jump, shoot. So crane dance is the next one, which is circle, square, R2. Think. How's the game? I'm literally like 2 minutes in. I guess not really, but yeah. PC Gamer doesn't have good things to say about that. I think that most reviewers are hacks, and I mean that in the most negative way possible, because not every game is made in a style that everyone's going to enjoy. So. Yeah, I almost never trust reviews. Stares at Cyberpunk chat. So yeah, we'll play more. We'll figure it out. As per like 90% of games, we'll end up hitting what's good, what's bad. Why Cyberpunk? Because Cyberpunk was shit. Cyberpunk is the worst game I played in a hot minute, chat. And everyone, all the reviews, in particular, all the reviews thought it was incredible. Yeah, that just kind of sold to me that most reviewers are shills. So we'll see. Yeah. You can now perform your special attack when you have the correct weapon type equipped. Once you've unlocked more attacks, you'll be able to combine and reach the super Wong Fu state. What do those words mean? Range combat. Okay. I can now get dual guns, which is one of the opening stats. That's pretty cool. Alright. And now we can also get some new combos for basic combat stuff. Oh no, these are already unlocked. Okay. Pog. Good evening. What's up, Gordy? Yep. Okay. Cool. Anyway, I don't think I've ever actually said it in the stream, by the way, but thank you, THQ Nordic, for providing the key.
An
Much
emergency
appreciated for
box
that.
from the once was. A rare sight.
I don't know. Give me a few days, chat. I'm planning on making more videos on my thoughts on games. And that's the reason the cam's actually off. So, keep that in mind. Like, that's the thing that needs to be done. The Resident Evil review and then the, I guess not review. It's not really a review. It's what you would like about the game if it's your kind of jam thing. I don't want to call them reviews because they're not really. They're just
That
thought
pipe
videos.
looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy.
Your mom is going to come in handy. Also, how does the head shave? It's nice. You know what I mean? Like, it's cool. That's about it. Like, there's no real anything else there. It's just bald. Nice and buttery smooth. Yeah, the hair's coming back faster than I thought. Okay, I'm gonna jam square. Dang.
Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it.
I think that the narrator is very interesting to hear. It reminds me a lot of Bastion. If you played that, Chad. As per usual, for a lot of things lately, I am playing this on the PS5.
Produce
They gave me a
biomatter
PS4
in their
copy.
multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect
So do
the
keep that in
cellular
mind.
coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you.
Special attacks. You're on your way to performing a special attack. Possible special attack prompts are in the lower right-hand corner of the screen. Press the indicated special or input when it is shown to trigger a special attack. Oh. Okay, also, these guys are like dunking me.
You're low on health.
I'm fine. I'm at half. We are playing on hard. Probably a good time to clarify that, too. Ooh. Guns are overpowered for sure. So I'm into it. Parry time down. Alright, let's go. Huh. It might just be because of her stats, but I feel like the gun is significantly better than using like any other things. Yeah, unlimited ammo is really, really nice. This narrator thing is on. A little bit. Bioblobs. You absorb a biolob. Bioblob. These points are used to unlock mutagens. You can collect bioblobs by defeating morks and finding containers in various places of the world. Special powers. You can use your biolobs to unlock... The wording on a lot of this stuff is weird. Okay, so we can unlock
You
powers
should be able to use that.
through the mutations. Go to mutations. Okay. I kind of want to get, like... Oh. We can't get these. So side points is something different. We can up resistances with our bio points. Use moth mouth. Press the input. Okay. Huh. So they get... We can be plague friends. Except it looks like a corruption sort of thing. Vile. Bile. Which is just like a puke. Okay. So let's start with this. At least it's an ability. Assuming this game doesn't use any ray tracing and uses traditional temporal tech, I have no idea. We haven't seen enough water. I would be kind of surprised if it wasn't. A good thing to mention about Biomutant, chat, because I've been following this game for a very long time, is that the dev team is 20 people. Yeah. Trigger. So far, I gotta say, I'm genuinely impressed. This is running incredibly smoothly. It definitely doesn't feel like 30. It does seem to be 60. I haven't seen any skipping either.
Toxanol built vessels called arcs to save themselves from the impending doom.
What's in the options? You can go back to the
Was it
bottom. We
too
looked
late?
over all the options at the very
It is
beginning.
only from the flight logs of the single arc they left
should be able to,
behind
like, rewind
that
it.
we know other arcs
So I don't just have to
traveled
stop and
through
redo
the
it again.
sky and
That makes
beyond.
sense.
It seems those that came before us
There was an
never lost
impressingly
hope
large
in
amount
finding
for a
new
console
home
version of the game.
for their kind.
This seems like a story. Oh, you found a puzzle. These are scattered around the world. Some open new paths, while others feature different rewards. Switch which node is selected by the left stick, and then rotate with the L1 and R1. There's a number of rotations you have left. The higher your like, the more moves. Each node has a certain position. It must be rotated in to complete the puzzle. Okay. Really basic. So just match the colors.
There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
Huh. Interesting.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never. It's coming from behind that door.
Uh-huh. So we have to ignore it and go right there.
A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go.
Huh. I like that. You know, chat, all this really depends, too. I'm curious if all of this happened because of the first path that we chose. Perfectly countering an enemy attack will stun them. A stunned enemy has stars circling their... Oh, we did this earlier.
The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
The wheeled one.
Kaboom!
So far, especially with how, like, the lock-on was going to work, based off of what I was saying earlier, I didn't think I was going to really like that system. I do not detest it. Which is kind of what I thought it was going to be.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives.
Okay, so this will be like the first actual conversation, which brings up a lot of questions for me. Also, let's see if we can loot any of these guys. I don't think that our loot chance is very high. I think it's like 8%. Okay, stuff over there. And that's progression. I'm curious to see if we actually speak or not.
Vunko vunturbo fabobe mok kofar.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
Ja, Sawata mua yuba dolo wawa.
He presents himself as out of date. He knows he's way overdue, but he hasn't given up.
Dolo woya
It's a
lo
great name.
yalo ba
TBH.
dolo yo.
He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back
So many
then.
games have inspired
The
this.
night everything
I don't
changed.
think there's a single game out there that is a
Ya
true
wawa
original
nawe.
concept.
La dolo mawa.
There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true.
Dolo woya lo
After all, chat,
yalo ba
every
dolo yo.
single
The
great sword
legend of the
user
one-eyed child
comes
that
from
grew
Berserk.
up as an outcast is
All right.
old
That's
and
where the
sad.
inspiration is for
Auketo
every single one of them.
dol ato
Smile.
yamanao.
The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark, a facial scar to remember the past.
Yalawa watnawa. Auketo dol ato yamanao.
It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma.
Ato awa.
What do you mean I look like Moom?
Oloi.
Moom and I look nothing alike.
There's no doubt you're the child, and that what Looper Lupin did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed tribes as a reaction to the blight that had fallen upon the land. The impending threat of the World
believe so.
Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world. Had it not been for the Tree of Life, no one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
By default, dialogues are set to advance from one NPC line to the next automatically. If you want to manually advance the dialogue, you can change this in the settings and accessibility. Oh, hey, look, it's Baby Us. It's me, Baby. What's over here? My jumping skills suck. Ha. Already a master of kicking booty, though, chat.
Asks if you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Muma knows you are here.
I don't think she cares.
Sounds like he thinks she does, despite your heart growing dark. There's nothing as powerful as a Muma's love.
I love that.
He
there is
understands
the
why
morality
you
option
came all
still.
the way out here, to see them, the potato people.
The potato people? I'm into this.
The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life.
No. The potato people's better.
You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy, an excellent source of ki.
Whoever
For
voice acted
Nono
this guy had
prefer
fun.
to hide in glitter grass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one come out of hiding.
Yo, let's go find the potato people, chat. This matters more than anything else I'm doing. Alright. Potato people. Potato people. Chat, I look like a little chihuahua. I'm a little Jarvis. You know, I wonder if there is fall damage. Does not appear to be. There is definitely like an energy swim system. That's key, right? I forgot about that ability already. ruffle the grass.
You found one. You should be proud. They don't come out for everyone.
I just destroyed their home. They have to now.
The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life.
The Pensai's the tree. We'll go shove it.
Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the Nono as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the Nono, and he wants you to use his,
character's
but
amazing.
asks you to be gentle. The Nono are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
It's like 4 times our size! Come here, you little potato. Come here. Ha!
You handle that net like you've never done anything else.
I missed
He's
3
impressed.
times. He's being nice, chat. He's being nice.
He's
He should
grateful
be.
for all the help he can get. There's lots of Nono out there that need to be guided to the roots of the Pensai tree.
Where can I find them?
They're hiding in the glitter grass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Okay. So what you're saying is go shove it inside the tree. That didn't come out right, but you get what I'm saying, Chad. Oh, I love it. Question is, where the hell did he get his outfit? I don't know, but I love it. He's obviously impressed by the king, chat. Mr. Elvis Presley. So I dig it. Oh, that's not how trees work. That's not how trees work.
Now that you've seen the
Or tunnel
Nono's
snakes rule, one
connection
of the
with
two,
the
Jack.
tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal, not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us.
No, you meant to say it that way, otherwise you
You
wouldn't
can
have
already
said...
see
All
the
right.
effects from how
Chat,
reckless those before
In particular,
us acted.
Casil, because
And unless
Casil
something
started streaming.
changes, we're
I
doomed.
don't
The land
ever
won't
stop
survive
talking.
the
It's kind of
side
like the
effects of
first
the
thing that
old
comes to my
world's
head half the
industrial
time. All right.
advances.
So, you know,
He
I don't know
says
if I agree
you
with
better
that.
hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you.
We'll be a good
You did
child.
good here today.
And since she only cares about one food.
That's not
So don't
true.
give me that. I'm
She's the
overthinking things.
reason there's still
Alright?
unity, and the only one strong enough to keep the 6 Wang Fu disciples disciplined.
What does that even mean?
Waiter, God.
He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone.
Oh yeah,
It's
back to
part
real
of a
life.
trail you can follow.
So many games. I know.
He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the tree of life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain.
We still haven't finished Mass Effect.
The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrive.
Okay, World Eaters is a thing. I'm interested. Howdy, Newt. How you doing, buddy?
Gono.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive.
Finally. Okay, so this is an open world
His
game,
friend
chat.
Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff
Because
at the
everything is.
end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm murdering some puffs. Whatever that means.
Loma utulu ba yowo.
Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route.
Evunkutu buvum.
The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own.
Loma utulu ba
This is such an
yowo.
He
interesting
wants
game.
you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved.
Koyetu koweboy. Loa tolu dum.
He claims names have power, so he gave them these names to weaken them. For him, the Porky Puff is particularly personal. It was that carnivorous beast that took his leg.
Ayamu aya.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Tu wovu.
Yo, I got my net back. Okay, goodbye.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb.
I can't swing sideways. Good to know. I was kind of like, maybe I can do that. No. Cannot. Is the correct answer to that. Alright, let's make our way.
Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Oh, and there's the title screen. Pog. So we're, what, an hour in with me being pretty thorough so far? The adventure begins! 1% of trophy progress, so there's 100 trophies. Is my guess.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Helpful. I do like signposts, chat. Oh.
Let's see.
You know, we gotta make our mark, I guess. Peeing on signposts, it's the way of the land. God damn it. Signposts are found near locations of interest all around the world. You'll unlock a signpost when interacting with it. You can fast travel to a signpost you've unlocked by selecting it on the map. Open the map by using the touchpad. Cool. It's just so fluorescent. I mean, we are a biomutant. Is this a Rocket Raccoon origin story? Pretty much. It's literally like a class that pretty much is Rocket. So I'm into it. Oh, okay.
That Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg.
It's Porky
You'll
Puff!
need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive.
I want to be really slow. The game did not want us to do this. This RP walk is awful. I love it.
He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves to complete a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few are those who always act in the same manner, and our wholeness is the sum of the choices we make and the actions we take. The balance of your actions creates your aura score, which affects the dialogue with other characters.
He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Rem, don't worry about a game tonight. Game to D&D. Got it. Okay. Can do. Bossaru. Interacting with captains and PSI shrines will award you with PSI points that you can use to unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be used or unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged.
What do you mean
not
you're gonna
by your
shave
intentions.
/ wax Josh's chest? What? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? Let me help. Can't
He's
get
grateful for
rewards
that.
if we don't help.
You
Chad.
still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
Too much already?
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
Oh my, what was that frame rate? Oh my lord. Okay. You've gained a PSI point. Use this to unlock powers in the mutations menu. Some powers are locked by aura score, meaning that your psi points can only be unlocked powers the same color as your current aura or those with color. Very, very interesting
There's out of date
designs.
again. He must have missed something important. Out of date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war.
Yeah, I was wondering what he was meant by like the tribal war comment earlier, like where...
The Myriad's conviction to stop the World
kinda
Eaters
dealt with.
began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. destiny arrives all the same.
Okay.
The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Well, I automatically don't like those guys. I don't want to help the monsters
needs
eat
to
the
break
tree.
the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe's Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Have the tribes engaged the World Eaters?
Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Yeah, okay, so that is literally the exact same line again. Huh. Cool, so there's our current main quest and some journals. Where's my side quest, though? We don't have a side quest. I thought we were helping that guy. Okay, well, I guess not. I guess he's kind of just, like, hosed, and we just kind of, like, moved on with our lives. Somewhat light. Huh. Oh my god, that looks fun. Blink also looks kind of dank. I'm gonna do Blaze. I want to be the spicy flame that burns out everything else. That looks like half a
Another
second.
fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be?
Well, based off of the map earlier. Woo! Oh, the fire stays. That's neat. Oh, I dig that. I dig it. Okay. I have inventory stuff. Oh, it's just consumables. Okay, I don't really care about that. Yeah, we want to go this way, so we're gonna be taking this pathway, of course. That'd be the correct choice.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded.
I guess we'll be more of a good guy. This might actually warrant 2 runs, chat, to be honest. I'm curious how different these are.
A challenge. You're not dead yet.
Oh, the game finally made me heal.
Personal.
That's neat. I'm really liking this game. The more we play it, I'm more and more interested. Chat, give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go stir some curry really quick because it's cooking. 2 seconds. I'll be right back. So, chat, I just told Brett how the lock-on system feels in this. It's so wonk. Oh. I wanted to channel my inner guts. Of course, I chose the class of the Buster.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now.
It's really
a war
interesting.
zone.
I'm not sure where I'm at with the story. I think this is one of those games that I'm going to have to keep playing chat for a while before I really know how I feel. Probably. Like, the lock-on system is pretty wonk. The story feels like Bastion. Like, I'm honestly not 100% sure what's going on. There's a world tree, we have to save it or destroy it. And there's like a good old-fashioned morality system, which I loved. I'm sad more games don't have that nowadays.
That's the Myriad Tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
It's freaking pretty, though. Especially for a team of just like 20 folks.
Yeah, it looks kind of
nice.
nice. Because this technically started as an indie game before THQ funded it.
Didn't it start with Kickstarter?
I think it started there, and then whatever money they did,
Let's see.
THQ picked it up
Awesome. So that unlocked that.
and helped publish it.
Yeah.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
Get sleep. Jarvis!
Says everyone wants to see the Sifu. You're in luck, though, as his schedule just opened up.
Yeah, what a cool one. Geeting. Chat, they look like pugs. They look like angry pugs.
Sibi? Lappanen aginkan man. Karatna fala hutut mustugai la wute.
The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace.
Unite through force. Smile.
The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 has preceded you.
Hello, vale buena, papa.
The wall that separates them from the other side? The wasteland you came from? He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself.
Wow! I feel
He's
insulted.
convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here.
Gela wala click click gela one thing.
There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted.
Flat tick mus. Gela wala click click.
The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples.
Gela full of
My Muma.
Oh, hot in na. Vale buena denke.
Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain.
Wait, is that how you say
The
nunchucks?
Sifu says it's time to set
Or is
the
nunchuck
past
something
aside,
different?
at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions.
Gela full of vasne habele ro plats.
Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
We pretty much made the Tree of Life, and I'm kind of confused. Like, choosing destiny for defeated rivals, Sifus is limited to unite or subdue. I want to see the other one, though.
He didn't expect that of you. You're the essence of a being born good. It seems that the darkness that's fallen on this land has also gone to your head. He thinks you should reconsider and follow your heart instead of your mind. Otherwise, he'll have no choice but to treat you as a rival.
Oh. Can I go against, like, both of them? Like, I kind of wanted to see the other side and then come back. Can I reload my save? No. Okay, well, screw it. We'll go and say...
He
we'll
offers
see the
you
other
to
one.
return and take your place at his side when you've found out you've picked the wrong one.
Karamotti. Manes slengjok. Gela massa.
Okay, so that's not a
And
no.
with that, he urges you to seek protection at Jagni's Stick Fort as soon as you can. He won't be able to guarantee your safety now.
Gela massa mofede. Gelet not. Follow matati. Saramoto.
The Jagni got the short end of the stick after the attack on the old village. When the Myriad moved into the fort your Muma envisioned, the Jagni built their own fort from the ground up.
Dir vuru vusa hat.
Goodbyes are not forever. They're not the end. He assures you that he is going to be the be-all and end-all before this is over.
Okay.
Graziella, frutto
Says they're cautious of non-allies.
Okay.
Understands you...
So we'll be able to come back if we end up, like, not liking the other side, too. So let's go visit the other folks. And see how we feel about them. And then we can come back. If we end up doing it. So it doesn't sound like it's a permanent no. Cool. I was gonna say, like, I hope not. Kind of want to, like, talk with both sides before I make a choice. Because the other side sounds like it has such a weird reasoning. Like, it wants us to destroy the world tree, but, like, why? Hello there. Nice. Finally back to the village. Some pretty harsh frame drops there. Oh, probably should mention, I don't think this has the day 1 patch yet. Yeah. Probably a very good sign to mention, actually.
It's a bridge. Just get over it.
I hate you. I hate you, game. I see what you did there, and I hate it.
They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began.
Okay.
That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war, or part of the problem. Let's see.
Cool. So we've got the flags of both.
Says they're wary of strangers. Says just because you've made time to meet the Sifu doesn't mean he has time for you. But you're welcome to give it a try.
Alright.
Zata is the moi totloho. Kariesne zdatse. Paro, ya put.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. He's referring to your rampage through Bunker 101. It seems you don't mind a bit of blood on your hands.
Rampage?
That's something you have in common. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot.
So he was one of the disciples too.
There were 6 of them, but the unity fell apart after Lupa Lupin attacked the old village. Soon after, they formed new tribes based on their own values, and when the Blight started, the animosity escalated to war. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe. The Jagni's destiny is to do what others are too afraid to do. To vanquish past and future disillusions of unity and take control of our destiny. Uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything.
Well, I have
Their
unintentionally
kin must
chose to
put an
be
end
Darth
to the
Vader.
war before war puts an end to them.
He is the
It'll
Emperor,
cost
and I am
bruises
Vader.
and
Here we
broken
go.
bone, but they refuse to be the victim here.
Well,
They have
unintentional
no
bad guy
intention
route.
of
Here we
letting
go.
this drag out, or they'll run the risk of teaching the enemy their art of war. He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of.
And suddenly I'm the bad guy.
He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
Oh, he's got a boomerang? This guy's got a spear!
Even if you see the world differently, you must hit them as soon and as hard as you can. The
Well,
outcome of this
I'm Vader
war
now,
is
chap.
up to you.
I guess we're gonna destroy the world.
Tells you
Who'da
not to be
guessed?
afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
The tribe weapon now?
Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting nor war, but lately the art of defense has been
6 weapons they were
shadowed by
talking about, right?
relentless attack. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Their goal is to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Yes.
He remembers your kind and unselfish soul, and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost, but we've got no time to be sentimental. War. It's always the little things you remember, and with you it's pretty much the only thing he recalls, that you were little.
Okay. Well, I have suddenly and very rapidly become the bad guy of this run. So I'm excited. This is gonna be fun. I didn't mean for it to go this way, but it usually does. So this works out.
Says a savior wouldn't bother with saving the unsavable. Wishes you goodbye.
Okay. See ya. See ya.
The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Says you'll meet again.
Well, an hour and a half in, chat, and all I've done so far is become a bad guy. It's like, who wants to destroy the world and everything our mom made. Like, okay. Well, this has gone terribly, terribly wrong. Whatever. Oh, man. I kind of wish we were able to ask some more questions and things like that. It was a little bit more open-ended to begin. Because I feel more railroaded than anything else.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Dumpus. Oh! Okay. So hard is unsurprisingly hard. We might want to get a little bit in. How far back is this a good sentence? I haven't saved recently, so that's probably on me. Okay. Not very far along.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
Okay. Jumping is a mistake. But I have learned very quickly.
Bruised.
Oh my god. Oh, Chad, help. Chad, help. Eh. Oh, I'm out of here. That's a naturally good thing. Says he's not going to jump. Immediately jumps like 30 seconds later.
Took care of it.
Oh, hey. Bye. Oh! That's level 3. What a loser. Oh, I can't jump up like on top of him. I can open his trunk. Ooh, a health pack. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Nice. Alright, there's another loot piece here. Inside this dumpster.
Someone will pay dearly for that.
For the health pack? No, we probably could sell them. Yeah, I think about it. Alright, let's hold up. I think I'm gonna put some more points in to strength.
Watch you flex.
I feel really weak. So that's probably the right idea. Mutations, biogenetics, no. One food. Square, square, triangle. Okay, looks kind of good. You know, I'm gonna save the point. This seems probably like a good call. Because, I don't know, maybe I'm not gonna, like, love it. Maybe it'll be okay.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation.
I still
There's
feel like
something
this is super
special
linear,
about it,
so
drawing you
I'm
closer.
not entirely sold that this is, like, when the game really opens up into open world again.
Let's see.
Which would make sense, because, like, it seems to, like, really open up immediately after this. Like, this is huge looking. We've only gotten to, like, here, so we've only seen, like, these two areas. Like, man.
As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over.
This is a very interesting take.
Echoes of a long-lost
Back to being a
past,
kid.
like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes.
Vadiri.
He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He's happy his good mood is infectious. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. He understands Wang Fu is hard. That's why your Muma only has 6 disciples. Doing just one thing helps you get more done in less time. He thinks you should really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to do what needs to be done than right now.
Let's get the teachers how to swim. Oh my god, we're so small. Wait. No! You can swim in most waters while in very deep you slowly lose key, and when you're out of key, you'll drown. Chat. I'll drown. Why would you do that?
He says that wasn't too bad, was it?
You almost killed me, dude.
He says a feeling that you're going to drown is a great reminder of the need to learn how to swim.
What a dick.
But you need practice. Lots of practice.
You need not to throw me into the water. Yeah, or a better teacher.
You need to rely on those who somehow know how to teach. Those willing to bend down and help you pick up your boots. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim.
Keep to yourself.
He won't let anyone know you can't swim. He assumes that's what you meant. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something.
Oh, she's so bad.
You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that Wang Fu is in your blood. You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger.
She's not even listening to me, Chad.
She'll see you at the village square.
I love you, man.
She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll
That's
never
not what I
cease to grow.
said. Mom, come back.
Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your environment. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find some.
Okay. Our mom's gonna kill us.
He wonders what usefulness you found.
He's the expert, yeah.
Sometimes he's an expert, but sometimes he just does what's right. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
These are like not actual answers. Things you do are great.
He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Over to crafting. Here you can modify existing weapons and armors, or if you're feeling creative, create entirely new weapons from scratch. Oh. How much stuff do I have? Doesn't really say. I guess I have a ton of scrap.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon.
I made something from wood.
He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon.
Oh, it's Mom's teacher.
He thinks mastering the 6 weapon styles of Wang Fu is more than enough for anyone. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away.
I was helping Guzmo.
Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature and the environment. It's your future. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. She won't live forever, you know that. But she intends to make the most of every day she gets, especially the ones you share together. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her.
Okay. I'm following you, Mom.
Then start by meeting her on the village square and take it from there. She knows you're a free spirit, always on the move, like the wind.
Okay, so now we have to go and do anything but hang out with Mom. Oh my god, it's actually gonna make us
They look
not.
determined. Better watch out.
Are we really doing this? Okay.
He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're
I'm
going.
late for training, dude.
He says that it's not too late for you to turn back, though. There's no way they'll let you pass.
Why? Why am I being bullied?
He wants to know who you think you are.
Why are you pushing us down? Yeah.
They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way.
What is this game?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened?
They're envious because I have you.
She's there for all disciples. That's her commitment as Sifu, and when she needs them, they're there for her and each other. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now.
I'll catch them later.
She suggests that you forgive your enemies. Nothing annoys them more.
This is so weird. It's like really jarring.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He wants to know how you're feeling. He heard you helped Gizmo clean up. He's proud of you. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He'll talk to her, sure, but you know she wants you to accept responsibility for your own actions and future. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabrics.
Mom's gonna kill me. I just want to go work and trade with Mom. She's so mad.
Dakatnio umwaka.
He's curious to see what you've found.
Untlump. Sigaya lama yaba.
He's all for renewal and has even considered making the trip out into the wilds to look for a bionucleus pool and refresh his DNA.
Kahuta.
What does that mean?
Nomo. Japintan kakuru.
He can work wonders with pretty much anything and asks if you know how to upcycle.
Mashaku hersave. La fea nuch.
Says at least dirty hands are proof that you tried, and that counts. That you failed this time doesn't mean you can't succeed the next.
Why ad foodlea haya?
He says it's about time you learned how, and offers to teach you, starting with the scrap you found.
Gear crafting. Add-on slots.
Zatunai. Mashaku hersave.
Okay.
The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks sharp on you.
Pon.
He knows she's already proud of you and everything you've achieved so far.
Why ad funud jave?
You should take it with you, wear it to practice.
I'll show it to Muma.
He thinks you should. She'll be proud of you.
Gar.
He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
Urasa durut.
Your Muma says it's about time you got here.
Ala.
Better late than
Says
never.
being on time would be better yet.
Ala. Urasa durut.
She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun goes down.
Domale tu. Tukonda.
But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back.
Okay.
Antoro.
Wants you to prove that with some practice first.
Yo no massa man barut.
Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you.
Why are you proud? I did all the work.
Yo, no,
That's the
massa,
sassiest
You should
answer.
just keep working, and you'll do well.
Kala. Kanaruta.
Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz.
Kanamunta. Vola kamunum rutna.
You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it.
Yo no massa man barut.
Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her.
My dude's just over here doing hookah.
Catchy.
Vola kamunum rutna.
Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
Inadab sunka.
Figuring that out is half the fun.
Ruhemuk tono.
I don't know if I agree with that.
A piece of Scraptronics like this has built-in old-world tech that makes it a potent communication device.
Kamonu.
It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see.
Ruhemuk
Record what
tono.
happens to me?
Says it's not a record keeper, more like a companion.
Okay.
Pial tu ma.
Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day.
And what a day it's been.
Kamonu.
She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire.
Training.
Antoro. Kensi. Kamonu.
Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames.
I, of course, just roll right into the fire. Who would have guessed?
Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
One more pillar to fall down? Okay. Everyone's dying.
Your Muma says this is it. The time has come. She must fight Lupa Lupin. This time there's no escape. She can hear him coming.
This time?
Lupa Lupin is a problem older than you. Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and those she was chosen to lead. She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. History has finally caught up.
What history?
She had a life before you were born, you know. Darker and less fun. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
He's like punting Mom, and we're just like over here kicking his ass. Keep distracting him, Mom.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water.
I'm here, Mom.
You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow.
I'm dead. Mom. She's like throwing me to the side. I just get like chucked.
Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you.
That's so fucked up. What?
The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost. but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory.
We're so traumatized.
As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on.
Can I craft gear now? Yeah. Crafting tabs now. A thing. I can't really actually craft though. That's the trick there. Okay, so we're still in tutorial land.
The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out. It's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose. Chop it up. You're injured.
I'm getting eaten. Oh gosh. Oh Lord. Ah!
It was harder than expected to take down the Fluff Hulk.
Duh.
They've received news a Ronin joined the tribe's ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
Well, now you met me.
A group of Jagni warriors are already waiting for you at Myriad's Vespidut outpost. You should hurry there and help them storm the outpost. Mercy is for the weak. The Jagni tribe seek no one's sympathy.
I'm gonna give myself some health. Okay. tribe war begins. Neat.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning.
Weird I can't get, like, any extra items and stuff.
Look, an emergency box from the old days. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist.
Okay. There's no, like, quick switch or anything like that. How did they expect me to get through here without, like... Okay.
Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it? Flash the slash. Down to half your health. Sharp steel.
Okay. We're getting it. We're figuring it out. Slowly, but surely. What's up here? Anything interesting? Yes. Very much so. Finally, loot. Secrets and the whole shebang.
At least you're not coming out of this empty-handed.
Another health pack. Alright, alright. I'll take this.
That notice board? Filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to one of those old Toxanol brick towns. Pay attention. The Toxanol Corporation made this place, and then just threw it away when they were done with it.
Seems like a huge waste.
Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried.
Interesting. Oh, when you find new stuff, okay. I would like to look at mutations. That sounds amazing. Yes, please. Get in, we got fungus we can jump on. The fungus among us. Oh, I didn't realize there's a perks section. Oh, God. I should be looking at that before anything else. Man, I can make our automaton really cool down the road.
Stories only survive if someone is listening, so pay attention.
I wonder if the voice we're hearing is the automaton.
This corner of the world is called Bricktown.
Alright, let's look around in here. For sure. I'm sure there's secret stuff all over. First things first. P. Thank you.
Let's see.
No, we know where we are. We're still in our territory, actually.
Never. You need to get the pegs lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it. Keep hold of that.
Okay, I gotta keep looking around.
There's a lot on the line here.
Something in this basement.
A flush stool. Seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. Just a few moves left. Make them count. That's what you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. That's what you need to unturn the pipe tighteners to drain the flush stool. you could call a wet disaster. You need to unturn the pipe tightness to drain the flush stool.
Okay, so we literally just had to make a plea at each other, regardless. Got it.
That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away.
Huh. Okay. Those puzzles are at least making more sense.
You found the track. Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts.
Got
The
him.
tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too. Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working.
Okay.
It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom, you got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
Okay. So somewhere in here is superb loot. I'm getting a whole bunch of gear. Like, I'm gonna be able to switch out pretty quick. Some cats. Yeah, a whole bunch of loot.
New days always start with hope.
Can't wear any of this stuff yet.
You're not capable enough yet.
Well, I can wear the shonen pants. So at least that's something. It's a Remy, it's a Nergy. How you doing, bud? Okay. I get a pretty good idea of how this works.
Plans for what to make?
Yeah, which is to say that I don't really want to do anything to any of this. Especially because the crafting costs are too much. We just have to keep looting. Alright, we can go back to meeting the war party now, at least. This wasn't the way we were supposed to go, but... so that's okay. I don't have to go back. I believe. Smile. Oh, she's gonna pop us up on the other side. Okay, that works. Good thing, look at all this stuff. Please tell me I can put that on.
Keeps the sun out of your eyes.
It actually does not. It's like... it actually doesn't even do that. Alright, game. Oh, man.
Let's see.
Amazing. So yeah, like, you have to be super thorough with these areas. There's loot everywhere. Most of it doesn't even show until you're not close enough to do it. That's awesome.
Fine time to be outside. It's Peekaboo Park. Young ones love this sort of place. Knuckle sandwich.
Please die.
You're empty of ki.
We'll get this good eventually. Yo, mods, can I get that person banned? Thanks. Cool. TY.
Giravabasco.
This one
Oh,
seems to be
awesome.
in good
Did you see
spirits
the
despite
brewery's
being
looking?
left here
Yeah,
for
I showed
dead.
it.
Fuck.
Giravabasco.
Figured that make it.
Has heard that you have a sense of compassion and trusts it's in your nature to help those in need.
Yes.
Badya analog. Owaksu dana untiza fela.
Asks you to do the right thing for the sake of your conscience. It's only through your inner conflict you're held accountable for your actions.
I'll help you, I guess.
Is grateful you chose that. You can't be good without doing good for others.
I literally just let you out of a cage. Was that...
Fan that flame!
Wait, no! Bright light blinds! It's dangerous.
I've got all the cold sick burns you need, Dark.
Oh, do you have to insult me over this?
I don't have to, but I want to.
Okay. Something up here? Nope. Okay, we also leveled up again, so let's go and put another point in loot
That's
chance.
more like it.
And then go over to perks. Look at her class. Chances increased with 10%. Ooh. Yeah. Because then I can stop putting points into that. Means we're going to get a lot of loot, which means I can do a lot of crafting, which I really already like.
That's a myriad tribe outpost.
How about yourself, man? Dude, the lock-on system in this is something special.
Close encounter.
I hope that the day one patch fixes it. I'm gonna be honest.
Right where it counts.
God, my pistol sucks.
You're fading. One at half his health.
Neat. Oh. Goodbye.
It's so active out here with the light.
Where's our troopers? Where'd they go? Yo, you guys kind of just like abandoned me back here, huh? Yo, what up, Jax? Yo, Nergy, thank you for that sub, my friend. So appreciated. TY. Welcome to the sub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub-a-dub club. Chat, I don't think I'm ever allowed to do that again. Alright, I'm gonna stick my fingers in this.
Gross. This place stinks.
Oh. Hear that, chat? I stink.
Ane fasu.
Says you're smart to take care of
Nam to beuna mon
Got his support.
Understands
It's appreciated, my
completely.
friend. TY. There's a thing here. Are you saying I should be cooking? Oh, I brightened the world. Neat. I did like a soup kitchen with none of my own resources. You know, I really just want dark powers, though. Blink looks like it's a good power. This literally lets me kill people. Freeze is pretty cool. Never mind, that's pretty awesome, actually. Levitate is light. That's dark. I get Spark. Okay. I don't know what we're doing with the lightness, darkness stuff. I feel like I'm low-key just murdering everyone, because I am. I started unintentionally dark side. That's my favorite part. Like, I wanted to talk to both of them, so I said no to the first, and then I went back, and I went to the second, and because I said no to the first, there was no option to say no to the second. So I just was the bad guy. So we are doing a bad guy run.
The Vespidut outpost, longtime home of the Myriad tribe.
Totally accidental, but, you know, now it's a thing. Ooh, there's a thing to pee on. No, we'll be back in a second. I have to pee. It's pee time!
Let's see.
I love that this is a mechanic. This is a good game, chat. I'm having fun.
That's a resource totem. A monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean.
Got the drain out today, Rem? Oh boy.
You can make so many amazing things out of wood scrap.
Goodbye, dude.
That's a good find.
So our solution is, like, break it. We see that thing's like, I don't know a better way to phrase it, a thing, and we're like, yo, let's break it, let's shatter it. Okay, let's see here. This gives me 33 armor.
Any kind of protection, you take it.
Yeah, that's really good. I'll scrap this, I'll scrap this. I'll scrap the Deadeye. Rip. That was a very short-lived period. I look so stupid. I love it. Well, Remy's unintentionally convinced me to buy this. Yo. It's like THQ Nordic gave me a key, chat. Tell him that.
Says you need to hit them where it hurts, inflict as much suffering as possible, and make it clear your tribe is a terror to their existence.
Let the mayhem begin!
Oh, that's totally this guy's voice.
Murder and mayhem and other terrible things happen.
That's totally
He's
what
sure
an RP
you've
would
seen
be for
it
this
before.
dude, chat. Boom. Boom.
Here's the first line of defense.
Yes, you do. Dang. Oh no, I'm out of ammo already. So I have to go to don't reload before I enter into a fight. Murder! That ability is so cool. You like made him go into the water and then
That's
killed
a
him.
bomb
Chat.
robber.
Oh, I understand.
That hit the spot. Wrecked it.
It wants me to hit him back. We're playing badly timed baseball, chat. I hate it. Okay, now we got a puzzle. Let's go. It's puzzle time!
Give those twirly wheels a turn.
Those twirly wheels, Chad.
Just a few moves left. Make them count.
I dig the puzzle system in this.
Yes, the river tub's going down the drain.
There's gonna be a lot of corpses at the bottom of the river tub. As they would put it, Chad. Yes. Loot!
Keep going.
Or... Any extra items? What's this? So there's definitely extra stuff in here. No? Really?
That cage is holding a helper.
Well, we'll free the helper. I'm into that. How are you not dead? There we go. This is like a whole thing. And no secrets in here? What? Alright. You say so, game. Thank you. murder. What? Okay, there's definitely loot in here, and it's not letting me have it. Yellow suit reminds me of Kill Bill. I can kind of see that, to be honest.
Says they've been treated fair, but is glad to see you. Hopes you'll treat the rivals with the same respect they treated them.
There will be no mercy.
Wishes there was another way, but they'll do their best.
There will be no mercy. Just like... I can't... What? A Frugaraptor? What does that even mean? What? Sure. We'll try this out for a very temporary amount of
A
time.
sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable.
Oh, you don't say. Nah, this is Lemon Pledge Shepherd. Oh god, we did
Better
end up
stay
in another
clear of
Lemon
the
Pledge
red ray.
outfit. Yes, stay clear of the red ray. I
Here's
have
the
seen.
second line of defense.
We haven't even cleared the first. Give me a second. Why do I get an annoying feeling? Oh, speaking of which.
Red means danger.
I'd like to just break it down, but it's not letting me. So I'm guessing we have to clear the normal ones first. I'm not wasting a healing item on this fight. I'm too busy hoarding.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down.
You ran right into it, and it still did nothing.
Switched off the light.
Thank you, Big Bump Man. Who
A
knocked
barrel
himself
shoot.
out? Question mark?
Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it.
Uh-huh. Yeah, but what about what's in here? How about that first? This is literally just like an empty room. So that dude was just like chilling there, hyping himself up the whole time?
That looks splody. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there.
Kaboom.
Shoot it and watch it blow. Not too close, though.
Okay. Let's get our strength up a little bit. And Lemon Pledge Boy. Alright. General stats? No, I want Deadeye. I want dialogue being easier. I'm into that.
The outpost belongs to your tribe now.
Oh.
He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Uh-huh. Each tribe has its own tribal weapon. If you defeat a rival tribe, you acquire its weapon. By helping your own tribe, you acquired its weapon. You're now allied with a tribe. You can decide whether to switch your allegiance to an ally with a different tribe, go to a tribe fort, talk to seafood, to change your allegiance.
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost. You've earned the privilege of carrying the tribe's weapon. Says you're lucky to have the honor. Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up, but from what he can tell, it seems you're making progress with the tribe conflict. He had a feeling you'd get along with the Jagni tribe, but it remains to be seen what the future holds for your alliance. Your positive outlook on life might be just what the Jagni tribe needs to complement theirs, which is somewhat darker. But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make a stand against the World Eaters. That's the sound of impending doom. Out of Date's premonitions of imminent disaster are true. The Porkypuff needs to be handled. He says the time has come to confront the Porkypuff at the end of the East Route. Goop is working on making his goo glide strong enough to break the waves out to the World Eater.
Alright, here's my headcanon here. I hope I can go stop like all the world
there and see what you can do
before I solve the tribe conflict. So then our dudes are like, oh, we're gonna let the world eaters destroy the world tree and destroy the world so we can build it anew. And then the world eaters are all dead already. Like, I've taken away their purpose. This is now what I want, chat.
Says you'll get a special price and a wrap-up on the double. Wonders why you're in such a hurry. They've got plenty of stock.
Yeah.
Says they have a larger-than-life furry friend who made a terrible mistake. It wanted to take a bath to clean up. However, choosing a pool of grime slime to get the job done wasn't the brightest of ideas.
That's probably because you're dumb.
Only a giant brush will make it clean.
Where can I find the brush? Yeah.
Figures the friend will know best, so find him first. Claims you won't have to look too hard to find the gum brush. Once you do, get back to their friend fast. Just be sure to brush 'em good.
Must be worth something, your friend.
Figures that's between you and him, but sure.
Gotta go find the dirty friend, chat. This is the weirdest game, and I love it. I'm having such a good time with it. Okay, let's go find the dirty friend. Won't have to look far. Looks 3,000 feet away. Like, what?
That's a gnote. Easy prey for Loopa Loopin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed.
So what you're
A
saying
pit bush
is...
that's nom-nom for the gnotes. The dark's good for sneaking up on things.
Hey there. You're mine! Yeah! No one said that this creature was going to have a happy existence, chat. No one said they were gonna have a good time. I certainly did not.
Yes, some e-waste for you.
This is what we're doing now. I didn't even notice the second one. This is how we're doing this. I have to do this now. Yeah, the other one's just sitting there, just like, hey, I see what's going on. I'm good AI. Oh. That hurt a whole bunch. My favorite part is I gotta literally, like, run into him, and he won't even notice us. Not the most bright AI I've ever seen.
You're harmed.
Don't tell me he reset. No!
Welcome to the Surf Archipelago, where the horizon rests on the surfy goo.
make sure he dies. Come on, let's go.
Slice and dice. Smirked.
Cool. With all these random dudes dead.
That's some good e-waste there.
Ooh, I like e-waste, he says again.
Heroes are only heroes for others, but they do the work, or they're heroes to no one.
Okay. I wish I would have realized that earlier. Smile. Maybe that was what was up. He was just supposed to blow up. And I should have just made him run into the other one. Huh. Big Bomb Man. Makes a lot more sense now. Hindsight's 20/20, I guess. What is this? Cool. Some kind of village down here too. I've literally peed on my pet.
Let's see.
Which apparently normally I'd just be into, but you know. It's got a lot of weird charm and I'm really into it.
Look at that plastic scrap, just waiting for someone to do something with it. The end is coming to the world, and everything else. This here is the Sinky Dink, home of Gulp, at the very least.
Lavatoile matzo piso soda.
Says Nocco is the best when it comes.
Lavatoile matzo piso soda.
Says talking to you was interesting.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta pee on your sign. Thanks.
Let's see. He's pretty sure he's heard of you before, although the details are maybe a little hazy. He guesses he does, but it's a long life in a wild world. Sometimes he's shaken, not stirred. Says you look like you've got a powerful thirst to do something in this world. Good, bad, not really sure, but it seems like you've been drinking in your destiny and liking the flavor. Wonders if you could take the time to help a man slake his own thirst. You'd be doing him a liquid solid. You're a do-gooder, so you know you want to. Either way, he hopes you find a way to wet your whistle before the world comes to an awful dry end and leaves us all thirsting for more. Says life's like a mystery drink. Sometimes it's amazing, and sometimes it's awful. But either way, you can't stop drinking till you're dead. Sure, but that's nowhere near as quick and easy. Who wants to stop to chew?
Got a point, Chad. He's
Says
got a
you
point.
should toast the end of the world, but you'd better hurry. It's coming soon. Respects how you always try to help, no matter that the world's fate is hard to swallow. Thinks it's funny you wound up with the Jagny. They drink so little, like birds.
Maybe they're not.
Can't understand that. Everybody's thirsty. But who cares about them? Says you'd be as bummed out as him if you came for the hot stuff. The Glugmocker, Nimhimbibble, and his favourite radium syrup. That one's even more intoxicating now, aged in truck tankers and all. Without a drink, and radium syrup especially, he can't move, much less think, as the power of his mind is directly proportional to the quantity of syrup he swigs. That's why he's called Gulp. The drink helps him forget the state the world is in, but it only lasts until tomorrow. The world is still...
Yeah.
Figures the real problem is finding something to drink. Gulp says he'll bibble anything once, as long as it's drinkalicious, even rocket fuel.
Oh my God,
he
dude.
once mixed up some tankers and drank that. It was a real lift-off.
I hate you. I hate him.
That
He's a
leads
pun
him
man.
to the bottom of that particular bottle. Radium syrup. If only he could find a tanker truck to empty. He's not in a state to go looking, so he's counting on you to help. Go find him a tanker truck and bring back some of that precious radium syrup. Please.
Making you smarter would be useful.
Thinks you're not the only one who... What were we talking about again?
With arms move undone.
Smell the salt in the air.
This is a good game. Oh. I haven't saved since the beginning. Alright, chat. This has been good. I'm going to go call it for the day. I got a few other things I got to work on. I got to upload the Mass Effect from this morning from the caffeine side of things, and then this. So yeah, thanks for spending a little bit of your time here. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for a full day of Biomutant starting on Caffeine in the morning and back on Twitch in the afternoons. Catch you guys then.